In this long video, you're going to see bald eagles, pancake ice, lots of snow, Lake Superior.
These are cool. Get these.
A ton of the Keweenaw Peninsula.
Good morning, barely, YouTubers. Getting a little late start, but we are leaving the wonderful cabin. We're going to drive Lance. Then we're going to go through Berga, Houghton. Then we're going to go up to Keweenaw, through Calumet. Seeing a lot of deer. And we're going to go all the way up to Copper and do some exploring. So it's a long day of driving and a little bit of pictures. We're going to come back through Eagle Harbor and all that along the coast, so it should be pretty. It is 36 degrees now and it's supposed to be up to 40, so everything's melting. But that's enough of this, telling you where we're going, and we'll show you where we're going when we get to where we're going.
We got super lucky. Beautiful.
That was pretty cool, YouTubers.
I swear I tried to edit this short, but as you can see, it's going to be 2 parts.
Beautiful sunny day. Much better than yesterday's drive up. But the snow was pretty. This is not every day in the winter in the UP, that's for darn sure. Right up here where that white truck's coming out, if you can see it, we'll be turning left there in a couple days, and we're going to go to some place I go often. I'm not going to tell you, but if you read the sign, you'll know what it is. We're going to go up here to the Pines and get gas. Always seems to be one of the cheapest places. Pretty.
Again, I really have edited this down, but there's just so much beautiful stuff that even when I edit it down as far as I think I can, it's still just too beautiful not to share with you. So if you like this kind of stuff, stick with it, both parts.
A lot of open water.
Pretty.
But it's pretty early, too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Does this usually...
Well, I think there's pretty good currents in there, so maybe it doesn't freeze
right.
that great.
Kind of like Marquette. The big open areas don't freeze.
At some point, I'll also add some music over the beautifulness. Always check out beautifulness.
Alright, YouTubers, this is the city limits of Houghton. Show you a little bit more when we get a little bit more to show you. Okay, interesting fact about Houghton, it is the birthplace of professional hockey. It's also the home of MTU, Michigan Technical University, which I believe is a lower division, but always has also a very good hockey team up here, and is actually a pretty good, I think engineering is the main thing here. It's supposed to be a pretty highly respected university. It is small. MIT of the Great White North.
Oh, look.
Yeah, we missed that. That's leftover. They had a big festival up here.
Very cool.
Ice sculpture festival. Like
I like
3 weeks ago at least.
all the big houses. That's a bright one. Yowza.
So there's some more ice sculpture.
Yeah. Big.
Yeah.
Even in kind of a down year, you're going to see a lot of snow.
Trails over there. It's a really pretty downtown. We may walk around here a little bit on the way back or come back tomorrow, but again, we got a late start. But it's beautiful. If you like older construction, like that's what I like. Houghton and Hancock are kind of like the gateway to the Keweenaw in a sense. To me, in my opinion, I don't know technically, but to me this seems to be where it starts. This is beautiful bridge. It's a lift bridge. This is Hancock. This is Finlandia University that we're going by, and just saw on the news that they're closing their doors after 126 years, founded in 1896. This is a Dodge dealership where I brought Cousin Eddie one day when my brakes weren't working right. They did a great job at checking them out. We're gonna double check directions here. Alright, YouTubers, we're gonna turn around. We are gonna go the Lake Linden way. Well, yeah, because we'll come back the way I was gonna go up, so this is better, and I listen to a better co-pilot than I am.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, you're a pretty good co-pilot when I'm not driving. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I think Volmer's is here. Woolworth, yeah.
Yep.
Woolworth.
Yeah.
They make
sausages.
Pretty famous in the UP. I think that's where they make it all.
Important travel tip for two people. If you have a different idea of a way to go, whoever is more passionate and wants to go away more, go that way. You'll have a good day.
All right, YouTubers, you can't see it real well, but to your right, this is Torch Lake. It's a pretty lake.
And you'll usually get lucky that it was a much better route to go in the first place, so do it.
This is Hubble.
Hubble, okay. Let's see.
They got its telescope here. That's not true. This is Lake Linden. I came up here once a long time ago and looked at a house. It was tiny. It was like 10 or 15 grand. I did not buy it, obviously, because I don't live in Lake Linden, Michigan. Because you have to remember, like 100 years ago, this area of the Upper Peninsula was booming.
Sure.
Between iron, copper, obviously, and lumber. There were tons of people up here.
Now it's mostly lumber and tourism, actually.
I'll reiterate what you just said. It's a beautiful day. Go out and explore. Go on an adventure. Welcome to Gay. We got a little disoriented, but we're having fun. It's a big building.
Oh, so this is the road that goes up the peninsula.
Okay, that's what I kind of hoped.
All right, well, let's...
We'll see what it does.
Yep.
There's beautiful Lake Superior on your right. Alright, we're going the right way. We're running along Lake Superior from Gay up to Copper on the Gay Road. Is that what it's called? Gay to Copper Road? I think that's what it's labeled. I'll find out and I'll put it in.
Gay Lach LaBelle Road.
Take this drive. It's pretty.
It's gonna be gorgeous if you're here in summer. The water's right there.
Right there. Right there. And a little park right there you could park.
I could have gone to one of those outhouses.
There's almost no ice just saw wild turkeys.
Oh,
There's
pretty.
a little waterfall here.
That's pretty.
This is Lach LaBelle.
Another really cute little town up here.
LaBelle Lodge. This is the boat ramp. And you can't see a darn thing. Okay, I'm out on a lake for the first time this winter. Lach LaBelle. See? I'm on the lake. All right, YouTubers, you missed it. I took a roll. We have those snowshoes in the back. I should have put them on. I went down mid-thigh through that stuff, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of snow, but some of it's piled high. But we're also very happy that the outhouses were open and functional.
That's wonderful.
As a hole in the ground usually is open and functional. I think we're gonna go up to the stop sign and turn right, right?
Yep.
And there's a lighthouse or something down here we're gonna check out.
Oh, this must be from the Copper Dog.
Yeah.
Look at all these mailboxes.
Yeah, this is where you get your mail.
Crap.
So you got a cabin up here. We'll come back. This video is probably already too long. Alright, YouTubers, we just went by a bus picking up skiers because we are very near Mount Bohemia, which I saw recently was ranked in the top 5, I think number 3 in the entire United States for skiing. Not sure why, if the facilities are that good, because I mean, I've been to Vail and Aspen, and this mountain is nothing compared to that, but maybe it's got a couple good runs on it, or maybe the prices are good, but I don't know why it was voted that high. But it's pretty cool that there's a bus service to come pick people up. You know what I'm saying? We're still heading towards the lighthouse. Look at that.
Bet Grace Bay.
Huh.
Oh, that's pretty.
We are just wandering and we don't even really know where we're at. We know where we're at basically, but not particularly.
Yeah, that was the beach we just went by. That's why there was a...
Is the lighthouse like out through there?
It's ahead of us.
Look, we found it, and you should come up here and try to find it too. I think you'd like it. It's not a big one. See all the ice on the river coming off that lake we were just at. Lach LaBelle. And it's moving. And the current's taking it out to Lake Superior. There it goes.
Oh, guys, look at this. How about some more pancakes? This is a very cool location that we just kind of happened upon, I mean. That is a lighthouse. And all of this ice is just moving on down the river on its way to Lake Superior. Beautiful. Beautiful! Right through that channel there. It goes into the bay.
I might have missed this coming out. We're gonna stop over here and eat a quick lunch. But that is beautiful. We're gonna have lunch. Go for nice wrap, tofu spread, and veggies, and onions, cucumbers, lettuce. Tasty. That's good. As the lady says, let's get to Copper. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin'. And off we go. Next stop, Copper Harbor.
Lots to do without a lot of time.
Hey, YouTubers, we're getting on to 41. It's 11 miles to Copper Harbor. And this is the Tunnel of Trees. We'll see what it looks like in the winter. Alright, there's a couple stops we might make before we get to Copper Harbor. But as so many times you hear in videos that people make, we just don't have the time to do everything we want to do. It's 3 o'clock now. But we might stop and give you a brief little look. This is beautiful in the summer, truly stunning in the fall. It's a canopy of colored leaves over this road, and it's still pretty in the winter. I can't tell you how long I have wanted to come up here in the winter. It's in a winter that doesn't have the snow that normally is up here, but it's still pretty thick, and you might see some snowshoeing. Told you this was stunning, YouTube, didn't I? Degrees. Lots of melt that you can see. Alright, this is Lake Moderna, one of the two. Runs right alongside the road. It's a pretty big lake. We might jump in here just to get away from these guys in front of us. There's a sign somewhere. The sign is taken down for the winter. This is pretty in the winter, I think. Fall, it's make your right back checks. It's so pretty. All right, we're at historic Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. We're gonna go check it out.
You're allowed to just drive in there?
Yep. We saw they also rent snowshoes, skis. They have public trails you can use. They rent those little short skis that look like a lot of fun. But once again, I don't think we got the time to rent the skis. It was built back during the CCC days. Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. Your next adventure awaits. Mountain bike rentals. They got these little cute cabins. See?
Oh, they are cute.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very well maintained.
Snow's deep here.
I swear to you, I want to replace the GoPro and get something with functional wireless mics.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Keweenaw Mountain Lodge has those little cabins, a lodge itself, golf courses, and just a beautiful old rustic kind of lodge. It really is beautiful. Come up and check it out, and the people are really nice. Let's snowshoe.
There's both of us. I think. I can't see nothing. None of the pictures today could see anything in.
It's really bright.
It's hard to keep the cell phone stable. And this is what it sounds like walking in snowshoes. First time we've used them is Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. Pretty cool. Totally free to do this. You just have to sign a little waiver thing. You go in and kind of register. They also have all kinds of rentals if you want to come up here and do this. You'll have a great day doing this. Look how beautiful it is. Nice.
That snow was super deep. I definitely would have fallen through without these.
These are cool. Get these. First review of these Odoland snowshoes. Great deal for $35. If you need snowshoes, I would recommend these as a novice who has never snowshoed before. Buy the things that let you get out there and have fun. These are good. Odor. See? He's there. I walked it. That was Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. Really check it out. It's a cool place. And we are almost
Finally to Copper Harbor.
here. As I've started telling you more and more through the course of this video, we're running behind on time. So you're gonna get a speed view of Copper in the winter. This is the actual Copper Harbor.
Oh, I didn't come down here. That's pretty. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's just a little circle.
That building right there, the tan one, is where you pick up the boat if you want to go to Isle Royale. That's the dock right there.
Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful little harbor. Well, that's the harbor. Again, search my channel, old videos. You'll see more pictures in the summer.
A sauna.
We're going to go out to the end of 41. This is the only store in town that I know of. Like general store. You look up to your right, that's the old fort that gives Fort Wilkins its name. You can go in and tour all of those. Pretty cool. Oh, a little inside tip: if you stay at Fort Wilkins, if you can, get a campsite near the bathhouses, because they have terrible Wi-Fi, but it's the only signal of any kind you're gonna get at the campground. No cell signal, no nothing. But
there's no cell service up here at all.
But you can use the terrible Wi-Fi to at least send a text or something like that if you need to keep in contact. Okay, here's the end of US 41. Oh, this looks open. The signs are down. There's signs that hang here. But if you go straight right here, 1.9 miles to Horseshoe Bay, it's down on the left. Any time of year, obviously you can't go down now, but any time of year that road is really rough, but there's free camping down there. I think within the first mile there's 3 or 4 spots just off the road. But if you go way down to the end, like in a video that I have, if you want to see it, there's the old NASA rocket range, and there's also dispersed camping. All you need to do is you go back to the main park entrance where you would pay for the campground, and you fill out a little form because they need to know who's here, and it's free. But you're back there pretty far. The first mile, most RVs wouldn't have any problem getting to it. Once you get to Horseshoe Falls, that's about as far as most people want to take a RV for sure, and a lot of people don't want to take cars. If you were to watch the video where we went to the rocket range, it was in a Subaru, and it was pretty rough. I think that was about the limit for a Subaru. But yeah, great free camping back there. All right, YouTubers, just because I'm nosy, I'm gonna duck in here real quick. This is the campground. It looks plowed. Road closed. That's the campground. Well, there's a spot down here where you can see Lake Fanny Ho. Campground's closed, but that spot that I just showed you just then, that's where you would register for the free stuff.
Oh, bueno.
Looks like the cabins might be rentable. I don't know. Sorry, YouTubers. It's really pretty.
Okay, we've gotten to pretty much the end of part 1. If you like it, I don't know which one is better, 1 or 2, but check out part 2.
All right. This lake, if you go to the Fort Wilkins, you'll see signs that tell you back when it was a fort. There's an ice shack. Part of the job they did is they came out here and they chunk out big chunks of ice and stored them to use through the summer, because you know it was a really long time ago, and that was your refrigeration. Sounded like it was brutal for the soldiers that were stationed here back then. It's a beautiful lake though.